Eddie's, 10 out of 10. Recommend.
What?
Deep Eddie's. It's lemonade liquor. Like, it is so good, y'all. Didn't I say that?
Deep
Is that
Eddie.
what
Deep
you?
Eddie. You said
I'm
what?
gonna Google. Let me
Deep
Google it.
Eddie's.
Yes, yes. Sierra put me on.
What the fuck is Deep Eddie's?
It's lemonade liquor. It's good.
Deep Eddie lemon vodka.
Hey, that shit
Mm-mm.
like Spike's lemonade. Is that what that shit kind of like?
Yes.
Okay, you might be onto something there, cause that Spike shit, I ain't gonna lie, that whole kind of pressure, I fuck with that.
Oh,
This.
it is good. Yeah, 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 yeah. She put
I
on
ain't
her other
you know
phone for that.
that look like a beer bottle, fam. What?
Mm. That's not.
This.
It don't, mm-mm.
This what I be
It's
drinking.
good. Don't knock it till you try it.
Tequila? That's what that is, tequila. And you had it
Yeah.
before?
I had it when my baby was 3 weeks and I went to the Boosie concert.
Okay.
See,
It was
see,
my birthday.
but see, look,
Baby, let me
I
the
just
crazy
like
part, the crazy part about that is this hoe is live right now. I didn't even tell y'all like this hoe live right now.
oh.
This hoe live right now, fam. But don't worry about it, fam. Don't worry about it. But what's up though? What's up, fam? Talk to me. What y'all been on? You know, we used to. I ain't gonna lie. We went from
We
talking.
went
I
from
I, ain't
what?
gonna- I ain't gonna say
Cause
every
who was
day.
it? Who caused it, Brandon?
Wait, what you mean?
Cause I'm finna get on your ass. You finna say we went from talking all the time and then we don't really talk no more. Who caused it?
You?
Nigga, I was pregnant in the house and
No,
bored.
no, no.
That's
Hold
what
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No, no.
I
Hold on, hold on,
didn't.
hold on. We gonna see now. We
We
gonna
didn't
pause.
go
See now. We
through
gonna
this
pause
and that.
because this happened way before the pregnancy even started. Way before.
We
I don't,
didn't
so I
go
don't
through
even want to. I
this and
don't even want to.
that.
You know what I'm saying? Don't use the baby fam as the. No, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear
uh.
that.
Look,
We
you ghosted
busy life.
Makayla. You ghosted Makayla, so then I was talking to you and Bruce all the time. And then Bruce started acting funny because he told me he had
So,
50 days to get out the streets, and I
Bruce
was in
turned Hollywood on
pre-19.
us. Stop playing. Stop playing.
so it's
Yeah.
everybody fault but Asia.
I was always talking to you. I stopped talking to y'all when y'all stopped talking. I'm not finna look. I'm not finna keep reaching in the bucket that ain't got shit in it.
How many times did I call your phone and you did not answer? Can you please explain that to me? Answer that.
You got blocked. Remember when I was pregnant and I needed your help and I was crying, I was going through the shit. I was crying. I needed my therapist that said I will always answer if you need help. Just call me. You did call.
Them
You told me
But
hormones.
anyway.
see,
Then I hit you up another time. I cried, got mad about it, and I blocked you.
okay, I understand that. But see, what you gotta understand is there are certain times where I needed to learn to put myself first and all the shit that I was going through. So it's like, okay, yeah, everybody running me for their fucking problems, right? And I don't got no
Wait.
problem.
Can I
I ain't got
say
no problems
something?
with it,
Can
right?
I
But
say something?
okay, go ahead.
Aren't you happy I'm mentally stable now?
Now, now, now.
Yes, like back then. I was like, Brandon, come on. I'm happy now. Like, I'm good.
Okay, that's okay, but still, my point is like I don't ever
No,
mind being there for anybody, but there's times, you know what I'm saying, where I gotta show up for myself first, you know what I'm saying, and that was just one
Okay,
of
well
them
let me tell you
times.
where you're wrong at. Well, let me tell you where you're wrong at, because you got people accustomed to coming to Brandon all the time and not letting Brandon have Brandon time. You should have made that solid in the beginning. Like I'm gonna have my time, then y'all come second. You
That's
switched
where
it
that
around.
started though. That's where that started.
That's no. Because when I met you, you had told me I'm always there for people. I'll come to you. You never once mentioned that I do take time for myself or blah blah blah. You never said that.
Exactly. That's you're literally making my point. You're literally
No,
making my
no, you're not making my. I'm making my own point because I'm telling you, you should have did that from the jump, not started it later. So now you're pissing people off and giving them mixed emotions because you told them you was gonna be there, but now all of a sudden you taking time for yourself. If you get you don't get what I'm saying. Like you didn't tell me in the beginning you will always be there. So now when I'm calling you, you don't want to answer the phone. So now you're pissing me off because what the fuck are you doing? You should have told me
Maybe,
earlier.
maybe like if you would have told her you were busy instead of just ghosting her. I don't know. I see. I don't. I'm not in it. That's a A/B conversation. I'm gonna see my way out. Y'all, that
Maybe I'm just the person you gotta tell me something from the jump. Like my baby daddy, you got these female friends or whatever. You should have told me from the jump. You still cool with them and you still fuck with them on the friendship level, and not let me find out years into a relationship. Then I wouldn't have been mad about it if you told me from the jump. But all I'm saying is you should have made that clear. Like I do take time for myself, but you never was taking time for yourself. So everybody was used to coming to Brandon. And that's your fault. Cause
uh,
you let it happen.
And then when I finally put me first, it's a
But you
problem.
never
It's
said
a
that.
problem.
You never said that. You never said I'm
maybe
taking
if
this
you
off.
would have
You
like
never said
said it
anything.
and
You just disappeared and had nothing to say.
Disappeared, Nihasia. I literally, when you called me, I literally told you. I said, I don't, whatever it is whatever you're going through. I don't have no problem talking to you about it. Right now is just not the time. That's literally what
You
I
want me
told
to,
you.
you want me to read you what you told me? Because that's not what you told me. Hold
When you
on.
called me, we was on the phone.
You didn't answer the phone. When I
Nihasia,
called you, you sent me to voicemail and sent me a text. When I
I
called you, you
called
pressed
you back.
decline. When I called you, you pressed decline and you
Okay, read me.
pressed the
Okay,
cursor.
read me what I told you. Read me what I told you. Cause now we finna pie. Read me what I told
Okay.
you. Listen, mother. Yeah, read me, please. Tell me. Read me.
well, look, I got some new lashes.
New.
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I called you. Matter of fact, I called you. You talking about some? Can I call you later?
Okay, keep reading. Keep reading.
There's nothing to keep reading.
So you didn't
There's
text me
nothing
back.
to keep. No,
Deja,
no,
I'm telling you, I literally called you back. I'm telling you, I called you back. And I told you, I said, fam, I said, okay, whatever it
no,
is that you
no,
want to
no.
talk about,
I called you February. I mean, yeah, February 20th. And you said, "Can I call you later?" I said, "I was just calling to say hey and see how you was." And I was saying something about what was going on. You said, "I'm doing okay. I've been trying to move back to." Okay, well, this was Saturday. Then you declined my call again. You can't come at me with nothing, Brandon. I save receipts
Niaja,
for moments like this.
Niaja,
What?
I told you I will call you back, fam. That time was not a good time. I don't know what else to tell you. I've literally never ever told you that. Anytime you've called me and needed me to be there for you, I've shown up for you, right?
You shut up for me, amen.
Am I
I'm
lying in
stupid.
that? Am I lying in saying that?
Nah, you ain't lying, but I
Okay,
really
so
ain't
the
need you
one
to say
time
that.
I chose to put me first, it's a fucking
I'm
problem.
proud of you for doing. I'm not knocking you for
You,
doing
yes,
that.
you are. That's literally what this whole conversation is about.
No,
Literally.
I'm not knocking you. I'm telling you, you should have did that from the jump.
What
You
you?
started
You're
off.
right, fam. You're right. 100% right. You're right. I should have. Cause
We're not gonna get any.
cause there's some people that Lord have mercy. But we're gonna get away from that. We're gonna get away from that. We I wanna steer in a different direction, right?
Okay.
Um so I have two beautiful, beautiful guests, right? Um
Thank
two
you.
friends, two friends that I have gained. It's going on damn. Has it been 2 years now? Is it going on 2 years?
I met you a year ago. Yep, because I was going to my papa party and we was on the phone.
Oh,
I
I knew
couldn't
Makayla
explain. You and
longer.
my cousin was talking. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, yeah. I got, like I said, I got two very beautiful guests. You know what I'm saying? Two friends that I've gained, of course, through the benefits of social media. You know how that goes. Everybody know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, do it right.
Yeah.
Um, and I felt like y'all were. the perfect guest for this specific topic that I wanted to talk about, right? Which is parenthood, and in the case of y'all, motherhood, obviously, right? I feel like this is something that's important to talk about because you do have new mothers, new up and coming mothers, right? People who may not have insight or knowledge of someone who has already been a mother, you know what I'm saying? And they could look at this potentially and learn something new, you know what I mean? Or someone who is expecting, right? So I want to take it all the way back to the beginning, right? Nieja, you a mom now, new mom. Makayla, you a mom, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck was it like when y'all first found out that y'all was pregnant? I want to know what
Who's
that was.
going first? Who's going
You
first?
going
I want to
first?
know what the fuck that was like, fam.
Okay, okay. So 2020, I was wilding a little bit, just doing the
Yeah.
most. Okay. And had a little, I guess it was sneaky link, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
I was partying and stuff all the time, whoop whoop. Well, I went to I went out drinking with some friends, and then like I had barely drank anything though, like probably like a buzz ball, like one buzz ball or something like that. And the next day I was kind of sick. I was like, that's not right. And then my mom always told me, she was like, if you want to cure like your hangover, like you feeling nauseous, suck on some ice. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, okay. It tastes like metal. I kid y'all not. That ice was disgusting. And I said, oh no, something's wrong. And I was a week late, and I was like, fuck, bro. And I was freaking out, right? So
Yeah.
I called my friend. She had already had a baby. And I was like, ask her, did this happen to you? She was like, yes, yes, yes. You need to take a test.
Ooh.
So I was supposed to go make my schedule that day for like college and stuff. But I didn't go, obviously. I was trying to figure out if I was pregnant or not. I went to her house, took the test, and I saw them two lines pop up. And at the time, like, she had a baby, and like everybody in her family, they have babies and stuff. So they would celebrate with me. Then when I got home, reality hit.
Yeah.
Reality hit. And
Yeah.
my mom was questioning me. She was asking me all these questions. She's like, "You pregnant, ain't you?" First time I said no, I was like, "No." She asked me again. I was like, "Yes, yes, I am." She went off on me. Of course, she cussed me out. She
Damn.
But yeah, that was how like I found out. I called a few people, but I kept it a secret for like 6 months. Like it was like New Year's, and I was like, surprise, shut it, because Gladewater was just messy. Like it just, I wanted to like, and I was dealing with a lot of stuff, so I just kept it to myself at first. Like I was like, well, in shock. So yeah,
Guess who knew and she didn't even tell me? Me.
Niaja knew. I didn't even have to tell
She
her because
didn't
she said
tell
I
me.
wasn't. What?
I told her she was acting different. I called her. I was like, "Girl, are you pregnant?"
And she said I wasn't posting no dancing videos on TikTok or posting no pictures of my body. I'm like, she got me there.
So you was
Yeah,
wilding.
yeah. I
Nia, okay,
knew
Nia, just talk to me, fam. What's up? What was you, you know what I'm saying? What was
it.
it like when you found out?
Okay,
Oh
so
boy.
when I found out I was pregnant, I was living my life, but I was still going back to my baby daddy house. At the time, he was my ex. And then, we had a wild, wild night. Wild, wild night. And then, I remember me and Makayla had went to the gym. And that same day, we was pretty much on the same schedule. Like she would start, I would start a week later. So it's like, okay, you started this day, I'm supposed to start next week. I go to the gym. She already started. I'm supposed to start this same day. I didn't start shit. Then I let it go by. And I was like, okay, well maybe I'm just missing a week. Because mind you, I had been wilding with fucking for a long time. I can say that word on here.
We
Anyway,
already have.
I was wilding and for 3 years, and I never got pregnant. So I was like, okay, well, shit, I ain't pregnant. And then, one day I was at work. I worked at the daycare, and it's like this big ass pasture with cows around it and stuff. There's no way I should have smelled the shitty kid. Then I had a baby throw up. I'm usually good with throw up. But then he threw up and I was throwing up with him. I went home. My baby daddy put gas in my car, bought me Chicken Express.
You
I
telling
thought
everybody.
Talk your shit. Talk
I
your
went
shit.
to, cause it's funny.
Talk
Cause
your
I went
shit.
I went to Dollar Tree. I was like, fuck, I'm finna get some tests. I was on the phone with Makayla to begin with. I go to the test. I get my Chicken Express. The same thing. I drunk my sweet tea and stuff. It tastes like metal. And I was like, what the fuck? I go to Makayla's house. I'm like, okay, I just want to pee. Blah, blah. So I pee on the stick. I tell this bitch, get the stick. Get both of the sticks and hide them. Don't let me see them.
I
Why
thought
in
she
the
just
fuck?
meant one.
Why the fuck I pee on I put the little pee off in there, I drop it off in there. She sit one on the counter and got one in her hand. Whole time she looking at the stick and it say pregnant. I just so happened I just so happened to look down at the counter and I seen two lines. I said, I don't want it. Because my mama and daddy are strict, so I was scared.
Yeah.
And me and my baby daddy went on the
No,
best terms.
you
Whole
said
time
you
this
didn't
bitch
say
in the police. What?
you didn't say I don't want it. You said I don't want to, and I said you don't want to what? And you was like I don't want to. I gotta go home. I was like, okay.
I left. I took my test and I left. I said, I'm sorry for leaving so fast. I left.
So you
And
okay? So
then
you was there when she found out she was pregnant.
she was
You was
the
the only
Yeah.
first
one
one.
there.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So
She was
okay,
the first.
so when did you tell your people? Like, how did they react to it?
Okay, so I came home and I told my little brother that my ride or die. He didn't really say shit. He was laughing. And he was like, might as well pack your stuff because they're going to put you out. And I was like, so now I call my baby daddy. He laughed in my face and then told me he felt like I trapped him. What the fuck? So then I went a whole week in Dallas and everything and slept on the floor. I came home and it was just eating at me. And I told mama and daddy, well, he came and he told mama and daddy, my daddy spit his beer out everywhere. And my mama said, what the fuck? And asked for a shot. And then pretty much they didn't really trip. That's all they said. I cried. I was running at the house crying while he was telling them. And they called me back in the room. They was like, we not mad at you. I was like, what the fuck? I should have told y'all when I found out.
Did you think they was gonna be?
Yeah, cause like mom and daddy real strict, really strict. As Michaela, they was strict as hell. They didn't really stop pressing me until I got pregnant. So really now I can do what I want to do. And I got pregnant at 21. So I was still asking them, can I go this place? Can I do this? At 21, they didn't really stop giving a fuck until I was pregnant.
Mhm.
But overall, it was funny. The whole damn thing was funny.
So
The
you
whole
okay? So this will probably be a pointless question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Fuck you. Like, did y'all see like y'all's lives going this way, right? This direction, like having
boy,
a
hell
child. Okay, wait,
no.
wait. Did y'all even want to have children? Like, period.
I did.
um, well, I'm not gonna say I didn't want to have kids, but like at the time, I was scared. Like I was like, I'm not ready. I don't have my life together. Like,
Yeah.
but it happens. Everything happens for a reason.
Ninja, you wanted children?
Yeah, I was out. Me and Michaela always had flipped lives. So I wanted kids. She didn't want kids. She was always team fuck them kids at first.
And I was partying, and she was at the house.
And then it switched up. She wasn't partying. And she was pregnant. And I was out living my life. Then she started partying. I'm pregnant.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So you, how many children did you want? Ninja,
Who?
you.
I said I would have three, four at the max.
So you wanted 3 or 4 children before you had even got pregnant.
Uh-uh. But
Do
later
y'all,
on in life, I was trying to live my life at first.
do y'all have any twins in your family?
Any what?
Twins.
Yep.
Yes.
How many twins y'all got in your family?
Oh my gosh. My sisters. My grandma's a twin. Uh, okay, well that's two. I know up off the top of my head. And my sister,
I like
my grandma.
I got like 3 or 4 sets on my side of my mom's side. I don't really know too much about my sperm on the side.
Bro, I'm one of the reasons why I'm so scared to like have a child is because like I feel like okay, my whole fucking family feel like I'm gonna be the one to get hit with twins, right? Because okay, let's see. I got two sets of twin sisters, right? So I got a set that's under me. I got a set that's older than me. My dad is a twin. Um, my uncle is a twin. Um,
It's
I was
generation.
I was supposed to be a twin, but my mom miscarried my twin. Like, so everybody and their mama, like my whole fucking family, it seemed like they rooting for me to get pregnant so that I could have twins, fam. And I don't know why.
Wait, wait,
The fuck,
wait,
why the
wait,
fuck does everybody want that on my conscience? My like,
He
what kind of shit?
you know they be talking about some we pregnant when the girl pregnant they say we pregnant.
I know it's just funny. It caught me off guard when you said
Yeah,
that.
the way he said it.
You know what the fuck?
Nah, it's that's
I
definitely
know.
generational. It's generational. But the fact that your daddy a twin, you was a twin, you got 2 sets of twin sisters,
My
your
uncle.
uncle is a twin, you're
That's
destined to
scary.
have twins. That's
That
generate. My baby daddy is a twin. He just so happened to miss that generation.
I ain't fucking with that shit, bro. I'm not.
I was not finna have 2 twins.
man, I couldn't even imagine like two babies kicking you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's already a life changing experience dealing with one, just one alone. And you asking me to for the first time ever, and then you asking me to deal with two of them at
It's
the
gonna take you a
same time.
while to wrap your psyche around it. Like, damn, it's already bad enough. I'm having a baby. Now add another one on top of that. That's double the shit I gotta do.
So when y'all was pregnant, right? When y'all first was pregnant, right? Y'all got them fucking cravings, right? What's that shit about, fam? Because I didn't heard, I didn't smell the nastiest fucking cravings ever when it come to y'all pregnancy. So please tell me what is that about?
To be honest, I did not have any like crazy cravings, but there was stuff that I wanted to eat and drink all the time. Like I ate a whole entire cheese, no toppings, whole entire cheese pizza to myself at least 3 times throughout my pregnancy, and I always drank orange juice. And at the end of my pregnancy, when I had like acid reflux and stuff, I was drinking orange juice and I freaking choked on it, y'all. I choked on the orange juice. I was like, I'm never drinking orange juice again. But like, it was weird stuff like that I would just eat and drink all the time. And Micah, my son, did not like Popeyes. I could not eat Popeyes. Every time I ate Popeyes or drank cranberry juice, I was sick. You could forget it. But everything else I could eat. I didn't eat a burger for like months. It made me sick. But then I started eating burgers. So yeah.
Bro, Niaja called me one time and she was eating. Bro, what was this shit, bro?
Pickles?
I remember that night.
Mushrooms and some, I don't know what the fuck that shit was, bro.
Yeah. Mushrooms and hamburger meat. I was just eating straight mushrooms. I craves ice cream and fries. I
Ooh,
ate
that's a good. Yeah.
everything. I ate everything with ranch powder. Like I was putting that shit in everything.
Girl, you put
Um,
that on your baked potato when I was.
I put ranch in my pickle jar and just let my pickles taste like that. Um, what else I eat? I was eating yum yum sauce.
Did that last the
um,
whole pregnancy?
yeah, I was eating that shit up. I craved ices too. I really didn't really care for ices like that, but I started craving ices. Um, I crave sugar cookies. I think I called Makayla crying because my daddy didn't bring me no sugar cookies and I was upset. Um, yeah, everything with ranch, pickles, sugar cookies.
And you was eating that shit together,
Yes.
like not separated. Like
Yes. Like I would take my fried chicken with my ice cream, I would eat it. If I had spaghetti, I wouldn't eat it ranch with my spaghetti. I was putting ranch seasoning in it. Um, What is the
Bro,
mushroom?
that shit is wild, bro.
I crave cream cheese and ground sausage. And I don't know why I crave sausage, but because I couldn't eat it, it made me not
Ew.
want to eat. It was my
Cream
baby.
cheese and ground sausage, bro.
Yeah, you put it in the listen. I was at my baby daddy house. We was cooking. The girl that was cooking got fucked up, so I had to finish cooking what she was cooking. We was doing jalapeno peppers. And I was like, this shit smells good.
No, the
So,
fuck
I put
don't.
the fork off in there. I was eating. I was like, hell yeah. And I was like, y'all, we didn't get enough sour cream and ground sausage. So we gonna only have this much. Really, I done fucked the whole pan up.
He said ground turkey sausage.
Yep.
Okay, so what was labor like? Going through labor, like what was that experience like for y'all? Because I'm gonna tell you now. Hold
I
on, before y'all start.
never had.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you now, like, because I already had this conversation with multiple people. Like, I'm the type of person like I got a weak ass stomach, so like as far as being in the fucking emergency room and like, bro, I
You
would
wanna see
pass
my
the fuck
picture?
out, fam. Like, no, that's not no,
They
fam.
asked me. They asked me if I wanted a male nurse. I was like, no, get him out of here. No,
You didn't want a male nurse?
no.
Why?
I felt hella uncomfortable with that. Like my
I,
whole everything's out. Like get out, bro.
I didn't want it either.
You didn't
That
want a male nurse?
I made it very clear, like a month or two before I had her. I don't want no milk because of I have history, like just bad experience,
Yeah, I got you.
trauma and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't. No, you can keep that.
Wow.
But I do feel
Well,
like male nurses and male doctors are good with women because they know about the vagina and shit. But still, just because of trauma, you don't want.
So what was that? What was that experience like the first time you held the baby? Like, what was that shit like? Cause
You just asked about labor.
yeah,
wait.
Oh,
So do you still want to know like our labor stories or?
yeah. I want to. Okay, okay. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Okay, okay, okay. So my labor was really good. I feel like when you have like when you're pregnant and you're about to have a baby, it's very important which hospital you go to. Do your research. You know what I'm saying? Well, I just had a really good experience. They did give me fentanyl, and that was kind of I was high. So I was
They,
out of
wait, they
there.
get that
Like
shit to you like for
I
wait.
don't know what I guess it was for like my pain. I don't know because I did get induced, so like that like helps the baby come faster. I guess
Damn, I
and
didn't.
like I don't think they recommend it to everybody, but I was hot. Like I would slide up on everybody's story, like you're so pretty. Like I was just out of there. And then I got my epidural, and I was so scared about my epidural because I have scoliosis, and I was so scared about that damn shot. And it took 2 seconds, like, and I couldn't feel nothing. So my labor, like, I was chilling, and then I was about to take a nap, and three nurses like rushed in the room, and she checks me, and she was like, "Yeah, there's his head. It's time." And I'm like, what you mean? And my mom was sleeping on the couch. I'm screaming at her. I'm like, wake up! She's snoring.
you're
Like,
snoring.
get up! And then I had like I didn't have a headband on at first. So I'm like, how my edges look? And they was looking crusty, so I got a little headband. I knew everybody was gonna be taking pictures of me, so I was like, let me put my little headband on or whatever. And then I pushed. Like it hurts, but I feel like our bodies are meant to do it. And it did. There was one time, like when I was pushing, it was burning. And I said, ma'am, why is it burning? She said, it's called the ring of fire. I said, the ring of fire. It was burning. And I was like, ooh. I was like, oh my God. And then I was pushing. It really felt like I wasn't pushing. But see, I overthink everything. So I'm on TikTok 3 weeks before labor, looking at exercises, how to breathe and everything, but I think it did help. So I just pushed him out like it was no problem. Then came out and they helped, like, they gave him to me or whatever. And I started crying because he was just beautiful. Like, oh my God.
Then you ask them, can you hold him?
Yeah, I did. I did. They took him out or whatever. And he cried like a little bit and he just stopped crying. And he just looked so cute. And I was like, can I hold
You gotta ask that, or they just. Like give them to you.
They usually just, well, I think I was just being impatient. Like, I was so excited. Like, I just, like, that was the best day of my life. Like, I damn near, I probably did cry. And my mama, oh my God. I got my sister on this side. She's like, you're doing good. You're doing such a good job. My mom is crying. I'm like, why are you crying? She's like, you don't understand. I'm like, I'm fine. Why are you crying? And she's like, you did that, girl. You did that. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, that was my labor experience.
Okay, wait. So how many? Okay, so when they actually doing the procedures and shit, right? Like nobody's allowed in the room, correct?
Oh, I had like 9 people in my room. I had I guess COVID was still kind of a thing, so I wasn't allowed to have more than one guest. So it was just or more than 2 guests. So it was my sister, my mom, and a whole bunch of nurses and my doctor. Like it was like so many people in there. I'm like,
But I can't. No,
then
no.
they tried to add the extra male. I'm like, nope, he gotta go. Get him out of here.
Okay, so
Get
what
him
was that like
out.
for you, Nieja?
Ooh.
You did that, epidural?
Well, so I got what is it induced? I got induced 5 days before I was supposed, but before my due date. And I go in and get induced, everything all right, my baby head down the way she's supposed to be. And then I wake up the next morning and my water broke. And all I just feel is like water pop out. And I was like, it's really wet down there. And it was like, oh, let's see. So they lifted the cover up and it was just water everywhere. And I said, well, it's still coming. They was like, okay, you're going into labor.
Mm.
Um, but when my water broke, they put balloons up. When you get induced, they put like 2 balls like this up you, and they swell until your water break. And I screamed, and my baby daddy sleep the whole time. And motherfucker didn't do nothing the entire time I was in the hospital. He did nothing, and I felt them pop. I was like, oh. So then this start happening. I'm having contractions, and I'm on fentanyl, so I don't feel
They gave
nothing.
you fentanyl too.
Baby, I was high as hell. I
We was
don't
just
remember
talking about that
shit.
shit. We was just talking about that shit.
I don't remember shit. Um, so I was on fentanyl. I was just sitting there. I was like, okay, well, let me get ready for everybody to see me busted wide open. Just mentally preparing myself, scared. And then
Oh my gosh.
I was just like getting ready. He was getting ready, all sorts of stuff. But then they started looking for the baby heartbeat because they got to find it before you deliver. And they couldn't find it. So I'm sitting there like, the fuck wrong with my baby? Find it. They do an ultrasound. My baby done turn all the way around in like 12 hours. She done turn all the way around. So she's head up, butt down.
Damn.
And so they do the ultrasound, and my doctor, throughout the whole process, she was like, there's 2 things I can promise you is that I'm going to get you a healthy baby and a safe delivery. But I can't promise you like a C-section. You won't have a C-section, but I don't want you to have one. I'm going to do my best to keep it away. So when we got there and all that happened, she turned around sitting on the bed. She was like, do you know what that means? And I'm a crybaby. She was like, do you know what that means? And I just sit there and look, and I broke down crying. But I don't think it was I was crying because I don't get to naturally push a baby out like everybody else. I think it's because my mind goes to, oh, I'm gonna have surgery. They got to give me extra medicine. I've never had surgery before. Usually, I don't want to die while they're cutting my baby out. Stuff like that.
Mm.
That's why I was crying. And so then after that, I just mentally checked out. The last thing I remember is my baby daddy's dad kissed me on the forehead and was like, get her here and you stay here. They took me back to the room, and they wouldn't let my baby daddy come with me. They were like, okay, we're gonna give you a spinal tap. So the difference between a spinal tap and an epidural is epidural eases the pain. Like you still feel it, but you don't feel it as much.
Mm.
A spinal tap numbs you from the waist down. You don't feel anything at all. Like basically you're paralyzed. So I was sitting there. I was like, y'all, I don't want it. I can't. And then I was still having contractions. Didn't even know it until I got in there. It's like, can we wait? They was like, no, we can't wait because she was dilating and coming so fast. And then they give you an epidural and they flip you over real fast and make you lay down, or a spinal tap. They make you lay down real quick. Um, and then the scary part is they restrain you, so you're literally strapped to a table, leg strap, arm strap. You're laying there like this.
Ew.
And I was like, the fuck, I can't do anything. I can't move. They put the little shield up so I can't see what you doing to me. I can't see my baby. I just know I'm strapped down to this table. They have a big old heater blowing on your face because you're losing a lot of blood. And then they let him in there and I'm talking, but you feel like them tugging on you, but you don't feel the pain. And we're thinking it's me moving. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. They put him out because then my baby in there like this trying to come out.
So when
And
you
then
was
she was
pushing,
like,
did it hurt?
I didn't push. I
Oh,
was
so you
having
didn't.
surgery. They cut her out of me. Yeah. I didn't get to have a baby the normal way. Um, so they put him out and they put me to sleep. And I was in that bitch. From what I was told, I was in there snoring. I was asleep the entire time, just out of there. From what they told me, my baby was trying to come up, not out. So when you have a C-section, they're trying to pull your baby at an angle out of your stomach. She was trying to come up, and she was fighting. It kept turning. They finally came out. They finally got her out, and I wake up and I hear them say time of birth. It's like 11:46, and I look. They moved the curtain. I said, "Where the fuck my baby at?" And they was like, "It's okay. It's okay. She's over there with dad." I was like, because when you usually have a C-section, they try to keep you awake. So when they do get the baby out, they want you to have skin to skin and you to be the first one. But
Yeah.
I had emergency C-section, so they had to put me to sleep. I didn't get to hold my baby first. He
Mm,
did, and I'm still mad about that. Cause them bitch ass niggas could have let me hold my motherfucking baby.
well, I mean, you gotta change course sometimes.
No, it was just a whole sad thing. It was sad. I mean, it wasn't sad. It was unexpected.
Yeah.
Okay, so once the baby came, right? Like, how did that impact y'all, like mentally, emotionally? Like, did either one of y'all go through postpartum?
Yeah, I had postpartum.
Okay, what was that like for you?
I still have it. They just told me the other day. You don't really. So people think of postpartum as you don't want anything to do with your baby, and that's not the only kind of postpartum it is. You can have postpartum within yourself or like with other people. Um, Most of the time when I get it, I just sit there and stare at her, and then I get sad and be like, well, you know, I gotta keep it together. I start crying.
Hmm.
Like I literally feel like my baby is my best friend, and I disassociate myself with the entire world.
Yeah.
Um, but it's really it depends on like people you have around you if they make you happy and stuff like that. It just hits when you alone, or like I can get my baby to somebody so I can go take a shower. I'ma cry. I really don't feel comfortable with leaving my baby. Like we was talking about earlier, I don't want to leave my baby because then I feel like my happiness is leaving. I'ma start crying.
I had
But
depression. It's kind of like the opposite for me. I had depression before Micah, like before I had him. And I told my doctor, I was like, I have a history of depression. So I just want some like postpartum meds just in case. And I probably took it like one time. I don't even remember what I was upset about. Probably just frustrated because he went to sleep or something. But as far as like actual depression after him, I didn't have any.
Okay, so so y'all are mothers now, right? Obviously. Um, y'all were both raised a certain way, right? And now y'all get to kind of see the other side of it, right? The parent side of it, right? Like y'all were once just children, y'all didn't have any kids. Now y'all see the other side of it, like, has any of y'all's perspectives or thoughts, feelings, about whatever it is, like, has any of that changed now that y'all have seen the other side of it?
I hate to
Mm,
admit this. I hate to admit this, but my mama, like, she do be right sometimes. I don't be wanting to admit it. But she tell me certain stuff, I be like, damn, she right. I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, I
do my,
understand.
Do what?
I'm trying to figure out if my mom will be right. She ain't really told me shit yet. Cause me and my mama bump head all the time, so I really just don't be trying to talk to her like that.
Mm.
We're good where we at right now, so leave me alone unless I come to you. Um, I don't know. Not really. I mean, I think about stuff a lot differently than I feel like. You know how your parents raised
Yeah.
you, and you be like, well, when I become a mama or I become a daddy, I'm not doing that with my kid. So the
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
So the stuff they should have, I feel like they should have done with me, I'm going to put towards my daughter. Like, the stuff that's happened to me with like boys. I'm not gonna push my baby to be around boys, even if it's cousins or whatever. Her daddy, he has a lot of male friends. I done already set in stone. When my baby is with you, I don't want this person holding her. It's nothing against that person, like as a man, but just to protect my baby from what should have happened for me. I feel like my mama should have did for me. I'm going to do it for her. So don't expose my baby to different men and have her around that and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it as far as that. I don't know. And I
Yeah.
feel like I'm gonna give my baby a friendship. My mama was always, I'm not your friend, I'm your mama.
Mm.
And in my
Yeah.
head, and
I
then in the
felt
back of
that.
your head, in the back of your head, you want to be like, well, ho, I need a friend too. Like, be my friend. I
Right.
don't got nobody to talk to. I'm more close with my daddy. I could go talk to him about stuff. I wanted to be like that with my mama, but no, so maybe I can change that in the aspects of my daughter. Like Makayla may
Yeah.
feel like, okay, I want my son to be my friend, but also think of be as your mama.
Mm.
That's pretty much it.
I try to.
I feel like I'm gonna raise my baby differently than what I was raised.
I will
My
say, um, having like depression and stuff. Now, like if I feel like I'm about to have a depressive episode, like my mind back then, I'm not to sound like insane, but like back then, I feel like I want to kill myself, like little shit like that. Like I want to die, that little dramatic shit. But now my brain don't even go there. Like let's just say I do have a depressive episode and I get really upset. Self harm is out the window.
Yeah.
I don't do that because I'm not gonna leave him here. I love him. He's my everything. So did want to say that.
Yeah, you definitely think like stuff like you be like, you be had when you without kids, you be like, well, I'm stressed out, so I want to go get drunk and fuck off and shit like that. You can't do that, or I want to leave and I come back and stuff like that. You can't really do that. You put your child first. So like with
Yeah.
me, I want to smoke weed. I want to get high as fuck, but I
Wow.
breastfeed my baby.
Yeah.
I want to get drunk as fuck, but I also know my baby is breastfed. That's losing more. That's giving her less skin to skin contact with me. She's not with me all the time like that. Or I have to pump and give it to her and not latch her on me. Or I have to give her old milk that I've already pumped. I can't just leave and go somewhere because I'm not gonna have my baby. I gotta think about my child. You know.
Yeah, that kind of led to, like, to my next question, like, how has y'all's, like, because obviously that's a huge adjustment, right? And I'm sure, like, how y'all's lives were before the baby and after the baby look and feel entirely different, right? So, like,
Yeah.
how has that adjustment been to, like, knowing, like, there's just certain things that you can and cannot do anymore, because of the new situation?
whole life. Like I really don't. Now I will say, like the first 6 months, I feel like are very crucial, and like you just have to pay extra attention to the baby. You never know because like SIDS, like all types of stuff. But I do take a break every once in a while, you know. But as a single mom, I just feel like that's good for me to like still kind of like balance my social life. So I still have a social life, but like as far as like what I used to do, I don't miss it at all. And it's hard because I have to work night shift with the job that I have, and I'm off today, and I got to spend time with him. And I was like, bro, I want a new job now, so I can be home with him every night. Like I miss that, you know. So it's just
Unless
like
you talk me into getting me, you taking me again.
working.
Unless
Just
you talking me into
that's
taking
that's the
me.
only thing I hate about my
You
job
know,
is that
Thursdays. We leave on Thursdays.
Is it
I work.
harder to like maintain like social contact, like friendships and relationships, like since you've had the baby?
Yes. I feel bad because I don't do it on purpose, but sometimes I have to pick and choose. Like I gotta be like I'll reach out, but it's gonna take me a minute. Like I have a list in my head. Like it just circles like, oh, I ain't talked to so and so in a minute. I'm gonna talk to them. Like I feel bad because some people get kind of put back. But then again, if you reach out, I'll talk to you. But like if I go too long without talking to somebody I really care about, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry. I've been busy. My mom, like, I'm gonna get with you. Because really,
See,
I only go out if it's like birthdays. I'm real big on birthdays. You got to give people their flowers while they're here. So my bitches, they want to turn up for their birthday. I'm coming. I mean, my mom cool with that. Then I'm going to go out.
Yeah.
But
the difference
yeah.
between me and her is I don't like people. I don't give a fuck. I
Yeah.
didn't talk to people. I didn't talk to people before I was pregnant. When I was pregnant, I didn't talk to people. I feel like when you're pregnant, that's when the most fake people come around. And I say that because people don't fuck with you when you're not pregnant. Okay, when you get pregnant, oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet the baby. Let me know what you need. Blah 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 blah. They all up in your face, pushy pushy.
Mm.
Where the fuck was that energy before I was pregnant? Then the same people that was in your face while you was pregnant, they don't fuck with you when you had the baby. They
And
fuck
does
with
that
you.
does that
Oh,
pertain to just people like outside the family, or if that's family included?
family included.
Okay.
I feel like family. They use that. We're family. We're blood to an extent. I feel like you shouldn't use that. If you gonna rock me, you gonna rock me. Till the sun go down for eternity. Don't
I
do
do have
that.
something to say. I do have something to say to that. I understand where you're coming from, but I just feel like, I don't know, like, I just been like abandoned a lot and like going through my pregnancy alone. I don't take it personal. Like I don't care if you reach out. I got this. Like that's just always been my mentality on it. It's like
Yeah.
your support is appreciated, but do I need it? No. Like it's fine. Like that's just kind of. I'm like, all right. I'm already doing it by myself. I get it. I just felt like my pregnancy was a little lonely because like everybody, they have like the gender reveals and stuff, or they have a big baby shower. My baby shower was in the middle of COVID. It was drive by. People dropped off gifts and they
Damn.
left.
Yeah.
And then my gender reveal, it was just me and my mom in the room. Like, y'all want to know? It was like, yeah. And then they was like, it's a boy. Mama said, no. I was like, girl, bye. Calm down. Because I didn't
that's
care either way. I was like, you know, but
that's. I don't know. I just feel like personally, I don't give a fuck. I've never been the one to go out. I didn't have a life, as you can say. Like it didn't stop nothing for me. My life had just got started, and I feel like in a way, uh, you know how I was wild and brave. You know how I was gonna get
I was
down
gonna
and
say,
dirty in the
oh,
street.
you
Yeah, I was gonna go
know.
out there. I turned 21 and started hitting the streets for the have fun. I feel like God was like, "Nah, bitch, sit the fuck down. I'm finna start
right when
something
you
new."
like started to actually go
Right
out,
when I
yeah.
started, yeah, cause I never went anywhere, never did anything. The most I went to go spend the night at the club, the furthest was at her house for like a day or two. But I never did
Let's not
anything.
even.
And or when I went to college, I lived my life in college for a little bit, but then college friends really ain't friends, all this other shit like that. But I really just don't give a fuck. I think it's my attitude. I probably need to work on it, but I'm gonna choose my baby over it going out with anybody every
Oh
time. It's
yeah,
gonna
for
have to
sure.
be.
Like if Mike is sick, I ain't going. If you know he's hurting anyway, injured, like he just broke his leg. Wasn't my fault, y'all. It was the daycare's fault. But like he broke his leg. I had to. It was like St. Patrick's Day. I'm like, y'all, I'm gonna sit this one out. Like I'm not going. You know, like it's just there's certain stuff I won't do. Like I'm not gonna just jump up all the time and go party. I can't do that, obviously. But I mean, if I
I do it
can,
for different reasons. Like you gotta think about babysitters and all sorts of stuff. Me personally, I live at home with my mama, so I got a babysitter. Um, she can
facts. I
stay with
got
my
one
mama.
kiddo.
Okay. But my baby daddy, I'm real cool with his daddy and his stepmama. Real cool, like in tight. I can go spend the night with them anytime I wanted to. Take the baby to them. But then you got his mom's side. I really don't fuck with them at all. That's their fault. So I got to split with my. I think it's me and Makayla don't relate on this side. Like like you get what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like you can't go to your baby daddy like to do all this. You can't. She don't really have the other side to depend on.
Yeah.
I got half of that side to depend on. But I also feel like I don't give a fuck if my baby fuck with his mama side, but also I don't want to hear no mouth, so my baby gonna have to spend some time.
Yeah.
Um, and then I don't trust people. I don't want to live my baby with just anybody. I don't want to just throw my baby on my mama every time I want to go somewhere. I don't want to just throw my baby like rotate between them two. Like I feel like it should be equal, but also I
I
don't trust
I
people.
hate
I
to
don't want to
interrupt.
leave my baby with that.
I am so scared to let anybody watch Mike besides my mama. I cannot
Yeah, yeah,
do it.
yeah. Cause like that's what I wanted to ask y'all. Like, how is that like knowing like leaving your child with somebody else who fuck who it is. It don't matter who it is. Just leaving your child with somebody else, like
Other than you.
other than you,
I feel that
exactly.
way. I feel that way about my baby daddy. I do not to this day. I tell him I don't know about her going with you. And hear me out. My baby daddy got a lot of friends. My baby daddy also got a lot of hoes. And I hate to be the bitch ass because they think they finna keep my baby. Or he be dumb enough to leave my baby with another bitch. So that's my problem. I would rather you leave my baby with me for you to have a revolving door for bitches to be in and out holding my baby. Cause my baby not finna question who the fuck her mama is, okay? If they not be finna be trying to play this motherly role, you're not doing it. So I'm still iffy about that. I said when she turned 2 months, that's next week, and she still ain't going hell. She gonna be with me. I don't. My mama, I went out for my birthday. I was calling every 30 minutes. What's she doing? Did you burp her? Did you change her diaper? Did she got a diaper rash? Did she lay on her stomach? Don't let her lay on her stomach. Did she eat? What time she go to bed? Do you still have on her schedule? I was doing that. But everybody ain't gonna put up with that shit. And they eventually stopped answering the phone. And I told her, you're not watching her no more because you don't know how to answer the phone. And then I
I
just,
let
my
Deasia
baby.
I let Deasia watch Micah when my cousin died, like while we were at his funeral. Other than that, ain't nobody watching him besides my mom. I won't. I can't. Like, I'll have people text me like, "Oh no, no, ma'am, no, I'm sorry, I can't do it." Because you got, like you said, we know everything about them. Like, we know what cries they make, the sound, what they want, what they need, like when they need it. And it's
How they
like literally,
move.
I feel like if somebody other than my mom kept Mike, I have a damn checklist like this. You got to do this. Like, it's just
Nah.
yeah, I
And
can't.
when they that young, you said what?
Let me ask a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I've been told I'm wrong for this all the time. Okay, so I done already told you I don't really fuck my baby daddy mama like that. I do not. It be like some catty, fake, hey, all sort of stuff. Let me explain, Brandy, because you don't know the story because that's when you didn't answer the phone for me. You told me I'll call you back later, blah, blah, blah. You didn't answer the phone. I was just going through it. So my baby daddy mama had the nerve to call me and tell me that I was lucky to have this man baby because his ex-girlfriend should have had it. While I was pregnant. because she liked the girl. I went to the hospital, couldn't feel my baby move. My heartbeat was like out of control. She told me it was my fault. So I really don't trust that lady. And then they press that the ex girlfriend needs to be around my child because him and her are still friends. I don't give a fuck. Cause when I see the bitch, that's her ass. But I just personally do not trust my baby being around his daddy. I mean, I do not trust my baby being with her daddy because they be on some shiesty shit. And they done invited the girl over on purpose for him. And I just said I don't want her holding my baby. Cause people, I don't, people got ill will. Now what if she mad that I done had this man baby all because she couldn't have his baby? And you put something on my baby, like you put your negative energy on my baby. Am I wrong for that? Is that petty of me to say I don't want you to hold? I don't want you around my baby. But listen, cause I wouldn't want to be around my ex boyfriend if I couldn't have his baby, but if I couldn't get pregnant, but the next girl he with got pregnant. So say, used to say as an example, you was with Makayla before you got with me. Y'all intentionally planned to have a baby, but it never worked because her ovaries didn't work. Not to put her business out there like that, but she cannot have her. She cannot have his baby. But then you got with me, and I got pregnant. She might feel some type of way, be like, "Well, fuck, I couldn't have his baby." Me and her already don't like each other, but y'all two still friends. You wouldn't feel some type of way? Like, I wouldn't want to be around no nigga that I couldn't have his baby and I want to sit here holding his baby. And I want to be with him.
Makayla, you want to take that? I don't. I don't.
I mean, your opinion is valid. Like, you feel how you feel, and that's that. Like,
I'm the mama. I should have that opinion. I should have the say so. But let me ask my bitch ass baby
exactly.
daddy. That nigga gonna tell me that's my friend. She can be around him. She can be around her. But I said no. I'm the mama. I'm the one that got pregnant.
Yeah, facts. I don't think there's anybody I would like. I mean, there's a few people. Obviously, I wouldn't want around my baby, but you know, not many people are around him. I guess so. Like
I don't.
it's really just me and my parents and my sister, my nephews. Like that's it. Like that's who he sees like consistently. But I mean, yeah,
But don't you feel like the people that be around your baby, you should at least meet them to get your own feel or vibe around them? Like you don't
yeah.
want
He's
to meet
either like at
somebody, right?
home or daycare, and if like we go somewhere out to eat or something, obviously like he's with me, but he doesn't really like. I just kind of. I understand what you're saying. I just obviously I can't relate because it's just one party here. I'm the mom and a daddy, but like I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But I'm saying, but do y'all feel like if your child gonna be around somebody consistently, like say they got back together or whatever, or the mama keep having her around, don't you feel like you wanna meet that person and have your
Oh
own
yeah.
opinion?
Oh yeah.
Or like, okay, I see how she move. I see personally with my own eyes that she gonna take care of my baby.
If okay, let's say my
But
baby like look,
they keep telling
let
me
me
I should
let me think.
trust him. I should have trust in him to know that he not gonna let her do nothing to my baby. Can't no nigga control no bitch. Can't no bitch control no nigga. You can blink your eyes, she done did something to my baby. Then I'm gonna have to beat you your ass, her ass, and your mama ass because I done told you don't have her around my baby
You
unless
have
I
yeah. If
let
you're
her.
just like if I get the vibe that you're like an awful person and you're gonna teach my child, like if I just don't like your character or who you are as a person and you show me who you are, of course not. No, I'm not gonna let you around my baby. Are you kidding? No, no, honey.
Because I don't like nobody. If I like you and I have good judgment of people, how many friends of yours have I told you about? That's not your
Can
friend. She
we
gonna fuck
not
you
go
over.
there?
But I'm just saying,
She
I
was
can pick
right. She
it
was
out.
right about a few homegirls I had. They them
I
bitches
have
no.
really good
No.
judging character. And you can pull that, you can pull some bullshit with everybody else and make them think that you just is a great ass person. I'm not going for it. I'm gonna call you out on it. And I be dead ass spot on every single time. But fuck the bitch, I don't want her around my baby.
Moral of the story, yeah.
Well,
Is it giving bitter baby mama? I don't give a fuck.
Not her answer her own question.
I think we've
I
think
don't
we
care.
I think we've learned more than we expected.
Do you know how long I've been waiting to have this conversation with somebody else's opinion? Because I'm sick of his stupid ass opinion on what it is. We're gonna keep going back and forth.
well, um, it's been a great episode. We
You
learned
said
more.
your opinion. Ugh, yeah, boring. You didn't give me your opinion.
Look,
Brandon said no.
look. I feel like if I'm gonna have if somebody else is gonna be around my child, I'm gonna want to know at all times, right? I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if it's consistently or not. Right now,
Okay.
Yeah.
obviously, this is coming from a person who's never had a child, obviously, right? So whatever,
Okay.
right? But I feel like if I'm dealing with somebody, right, and we have a child, and they start dealing with somebody else, or whatever the case may be, and that person gonna be around my child, I'm gonna want to know. Like that's
Mm-hmm.
law. I need to know that. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know what type of person this is. Who the fuck you got around my child? You know what I'm saying? What they be doing? Who they got around them? Like because especially
Yeah.
when they that young, they're very very impressionable. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So whoever the fuck you got around them, if they ain't into the right shit, they ain't good people. Nah.
Because
You don't want to go
Micah,
off of
Micah will
hearsay,
be.
she say, though, do you? Like, you don't want your baby mama to tell you, you you don't want your baby mama to be like, okay, well, he cool, he chill. You not going for that just
Nah, I
because
need to
she
know.
said.
Like I need to see it. Like I need to like
Yeah,
be
you
around.
want to have your own opinion, not go
It's
off he say,
true.
she say.
Like babies are very impressionable because Micah is turning 2 on Saturday, and he's starting to copy little stuff that I do, like little things
Yeah.
that I say. He's starting to pick up on stuff like words and everything. Like he thirsty, he gonna say milk, milk, and he
Mhm.
always stealing my stuff. Like he's just he wants to be me. I'm just kidding, but
Okay,
I
so
can't speak on it.
on what?
give it some time. You still
Like
in the
how your baby
little.
impressionable. All I can go off of is your vibe and energy, because a baby gonna tell you your energy or somebody energy every time. Every
I
time.
don't know. Micah do not. Now he like you on that. He do not fool with people. He don't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
If you a baby can tell you if you got great energy or
He's
if
pretty. He's
you're
pretty
genuine or
sweet, but
not.
there's been like times like he is terrified of the doctor's office. It don't matter if we going for a checkup. It do not matter. From like a certain point of time, like I think from when he was like 1 to now, he's terrified. We walk in the doctor's office, he crying. He ain't having it. He don't like no doctors, no nurses. If you got on the scrub, he don't like you. Don't touch him. He is scared. Now, we did put the cast on his leg. He was nice to the ladies. He let them do it. But most of the time, if you're just like a random person, you walk up to him, he ain't feeling it.
Like
Like I
babies
have a
can tell
video of him
energy.
slapping Britton's hand. He's like, "You want to be my friend?" He was like, "Mm." I was like, "Okay."
They can tell energy. They can tell energy. I
But
promise.
Britton is he had to
And
get
then
used to her. He had to like warm up to her. Britton, she's
yeah,
cool.
she a good person, but like
Yeah.
when they a baby, like my baby, she'll be 2 months next week. You can give her to a person with negative bad energy. I promise you, she gonna holler. My baby do not cry at all. She gonna holler, or she gonna move a certain type of
I
way.
can see that.
She gonna move a certain type of way, like she uncomfortable. I'm be like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
Or like people I was into it with or did not like while I was pregnant. His mama, she screams her ass off with him, with her every single time. Now, get around people that she like and stuff. Like when she first met Makayla. With anybody else, she probably would have looked at them like. And if you know my baby and see my baby, she got her face
She
gonna
was
tell it
wrong.
all. Her face gonna tell it all. She got attitude like mine. But they definitely feel energy, like, and then I don't know. I feel like if you have too many people around a baby, they gonna start acting out like they gonna freak. Like I said, you had too many. If you was to have too many women around my baby, I'm gonna be able to notice that. As so, if I have too many men around her. But in my personal opinion, I would not have another man around my child unless I know I'm finna be with you for a long time, or we finna ride it out for a couple years, blah blah blah. But you gotta meet, in my opinion, you gotta meet my baby daddy. He's a great judge of character. When it comes to niggas, bitches, not so much. Um, like, and I got so much. We cool, like that's my nigga. That's like my best friend. Before my baby dad, before he's my baby dad, it's like my best friend. He know everything. You first gotta meet him before I bring you around my child. I'm not finna be
Ooh.
like, okay, I'm dating this man every 3 months. He can come meet my baby. You can meet my baby. No, that's not what
It's
it
gonna
is. You can send me some
that
money for my baby.
I got something to say now. The biggest turn off, bro, is if you try to play house with me. We ain't doing that. Don't be, oh my son. I only been talking to you for 3 weeks. That I literally have cut off men because of that. You're not. That's what we're not gonna do. Like just like the babysitters, you gotta go through a whole little trial, little test run before you even meet Micah. There's only one man that's been around my son. We ain't gonna bring him up. My ex, but other than that, like you gotta go through. It's levels to this. Like it ain't gonna be no we dating and you gonna get to meet my son or I'm bringing him out to eat. No, we're not doing that. That's why I'm going dates now. But I'm just saying, like I cannot stand that. Do not try to my son. No, no, you ain't doing nothing to help me. Quite frankly, I like doing it by myself. I don't need your help. Don't be trying to. Don't do that. I cannot stand that. And like, oh, I had so many. My son, don't whose son? Whose son? Hell to the no. Just had to
Yeah,
put
I
that
feel
out there.
like that's different. You got a boy, I got a girl, so we got two different aspects of how it is. Ain't no nigga
Shit,
need
it's
my
gonna
daughter.
take
We
you a
just gotta
while
go
before
through a
you meet
background
Micah.
check. We gotta go through a background check. Do you like little girls? You touch little girls. I gotta see how you look at her. I gotta see, stuff. I'm a I'm a girl. My daughter.
I'm extra
I'm
picky
bringing
now.
a, I'm
I will
bringing
say that.
another.
Like when I talk to a guy, even at just like level one basis, can I see you in my life being a male figure, like being a dad figure to my child? That's very important. Like
Then
you
you
don't want
gotta
to be
think
just
about
out.
stuff like that. You don't think about that when you're not a parent, but when you a parent, now you putting it all together.
So
It's
now,
a
okay,
puzzle.
so now y'all are dating with intent. It's not just for fun or shits and giggles anymore. It's just
I've
It
always
does
dated
get
with intent
serious.
that don't work out because niggas ain't shit.
It do get serious. It gets real when you have a baby. I'm not gonna say that I didn't look for it at the beginning, but I do feel in the age of saying it's more. It's just you now. You're responsible for a whole nother person, and you bringing a whole nother person in. Like it ain't no just me now. I'm
You're
chilling.
not
Like we
thinking
can do
about it
whatever.
just for you.
It's
You thinking
us.
about it for your happiness, your sanity, plus another one. I gotta see
Yeah.
if we went somewhere, are you gonna be financially stable too? If I needed help, will you be able to help me with me and my baby? I'm not asking for your money because I don't need it. I had to see how you
Period. I
are
don't
when
need
you
none
get
of that.
mad. When you're mad, are you gonna flip out on me and do it in front of my child? I gotta think about how you finna move. Would you put me and my child in this danger? Or I gotta think about, okay, if I'm not around, would you step up and be that male figure or be that parent for my child? Say I got to work late. Would you pick my child up? Would you feed her on time? Would you neglect her? All sort of stuff like that. But what I
I'm
was
real
saying
quick
with
now, like more than I was back then. Now, like being a mom, I'm quick to cut you off. You ain't acting right, you ain't talking right, you ain't moving right. Go, bye. Like I'm so quick to do that now. Like having a
you
baby has made me more independent, and it's just like you either get
it
with
make
it
you
or you
more
lost. Like
observant. 'Cause when you young, you be looking for a relationship as in, oh, This a hood nigga, I like this, or he do this, I like how he moving and stuff. Okay, that's all cool and stuff, but is this hood nigga gonna be a man and a father figure to my child?
Right. Yeah.
Guilty charge. Yeah.
Or is this hood nigga gonna respect my child when she around? Like hood, if you are you gonna smoke weed around my child without asking me or seeing if I'm okay with it? You
Ain't
get what I'm
no,
saying?
ain't no.
Like, are you gonna respect my opinion as mother? Are you gonna make decisions based off, oh, my girl is gonna be like this and she has a child? Or you just gonna invite friends over instead of being like, are you okay with this? Blah blah blah. That's what I'm saying when I was talking about you gotta with me as a mama to a girl, I have to think about who is around my child or what is around my child. I'm gonna look at how a man look at my daughter. If you look at me, I'm thick. I'm not ugly. I got ass. All sort of stuff. My daughter's gonna have that. So I'm gonna look at how you looking or how you moving with my child. I would not. It's certain things that I would do with a son that I'm not gonna do with my daughter. If that makes sense. Like I wouldn't let I don't want nobody changing my daughter diaper. That's not her daddy. I just don't. And I'm even gonna be I know he not like that, but I'm still gonna be observant, or stuff like that. Because that's my daughter. And I
Yeah.
had to watch how it's different. You gotta watch it with a little boy too, but it's more common out loud with little girls. It's secretive of men messing with little boys, but it's out loud like, oh, such and such got arrested for a child molestation of a little 11-year-old girl and stuff like that. And I'll be damned. So you got to move more secure when it comes to your child when you are now a parent. You think differently.
Yeah.
Cause I'll be like, yeah, I'm finna go this place. No, cause am I gonna make it back safely for my baby? I'm gonna sit that out.
Yeah.
Or you get somewhere you having fun and then you like, damn, I miss my baby. I think I should go. You're gonna move. You
Dude,
gonna
that mom girl's something else, boy. I be a club. Look at my son. Look at this video. He's
for
so
real,
cute.
for
And
real.
I
We was
always got wipes, honey. I always got wipes.
no. I was at the Boosie concert. I just really want to go get my baby. Can we leave? Drunk. Can we leave? I just want to go get my baby.
The other night
I
when
just
I
want
came
to.
home, me and Bria, we walked through the door. Micah said, he walked straight up. We was like, oh God. Stayed up with us for an hour doing with the sleep.
You know how like you be around other people kids and you be like, okay, yeah, it's a kid. You crying, all right, cool. But when your baby cry, what the fuck my baby crying for? Like my baby daddy let her cry because she gotta cry. But I'm just looking at him like, if you don't get my baby, what do she want? Give her what she want. Like, what is she doing? If she want to lay up under you, let her lay up under you. She don't want to sleep in her bed, she get in bed with us. What is the problem?
Right.
Don't treat my kid like one of these funky ass kids out here in the street. But then they try to get on to me because I work in daycares. Like, did you pick up every kid that cried at the daycare? I said, it was fuck them kids. That's not my kid. As in, your love for kids change when you have your own kid. Like you could care less about what a kid is crying about, or you can tell them you better stop crying, or you finna go somewhere else. But when you have a kid, you think about why is this baby crying so much? It bothers you. I'm telling you. It may be because I breastfeed, and that hit differently.
Bro, every time you say fuck them kids, bro, that shit just have me.
Fuck them kids.
That shit have me roll the
Oh,
fuck
fuck
up.
them kids. Fuck you too. Y'all know that TikTok?
No.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
God.
off of that movie. You ain't watched the reading with Monique in
Oh,
it?
that new movie?
Yeah.
No, I ain't watched it yet.
Man, she was going down
Oh
that
my
hallway
goodness.
telling something. Y'all thought I cared about them kids, man. Fuck them kids. and fuck you too. That's how I feel. And I'ma feel that way when it comes to my child. If we in a situation with other kids, man, fuck them kids. Give me my child. If I can get my child and get her safe, I'ma come back and help you. But until then, it's my child. You feel different, like that's your pride possession.
But until then, fuck
Fuck
them
them
kids.
kids. Except for mine. Am I wrong for that?
I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for that. I don't.
Because you not okay. Let me give this scenario. If you if you was somewhere, you and your kid was somewhere, and it was somebody else like a friend and they kids, and your friend left and went somewhere, and y'all dumbass kids decided to jump in the motherfucking pool. Who kid you getting out first?
Bro, fuck them kids. Of course, fam. Of course, of
They
course, I'm
Wait,
gonna
gonna
get
wait,
my
wait, wait,
child. You know what I'm
wait,
saying? Of
wait.
course, you know what I'm
get
saying.
my
Handle business.
motherfucking
Yes,
yeah. You go
yes,
get your kid and it's fuck them kids.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
fuck
In
you too, cause your
reality, I ain't
dumb
getting
ass should have
nobody
went to the
kids. If I can't
bathroom.
swim, I'm just gonna jump in the pool too.
But I'm just saying, like, you gotta think of these scenarios. Like,
I can
who
dodge a
told
minimum.
all, who told these dumbass kids to jump in the pool, and why you couldn't hold your pee? You went in there and left me with multiple kids. Fuck you and fuck them kids. I'm getting mine now. When mine's safe and breathing, I'll go back and get yours. But that's mine. I'ma feel bad, but fuck them kids.
I mean, I would do my best to try to save both of them. Now, if we in the
But who
ocean
you
together,
going for first though? Who are you
Mike,
going for
yeah, I
first?
get it. I get it. That's true. I'm
Fuck
saying.
them
Any,
kids.
any kid, no look, no look, no look, no look, no look. Any child is safe in my presence. Okay, any
They
child.
say mine too, but when it comes to situations like that, fuck them kids. Give me mine. I went through that 9 months to carry that and get that life here. So I'm gonna get my child first.
But
What
until
the fuck I look like saving somebody kids, not mine. So until then,
Wait a damn minute. So if Micah fall in the pool, you ain't gonna save him.
nah, nah, nah. Answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Our babies ain't going to the pool. Period. They ain't doing it.
no, we can't do that. Okay, I'll get Micah and Heaven at the same time. But any kid else that ain't that important to me, fuck them kids. I'ma get what's mine. Any kid that's with me is my kid. Now, if I'm somewhere at the park and somebody else child get lost with my kid, well, I ain't calling your kid name. I'm calling mine.
Yes, you wow. You
It's
can
the
just, yeah,
truth
it ain't that
though.
hard to call both their names.
But Heaven, what? Okay, stranger danger. That kid ain't finna answer to somebody they don't know.
But you,
So what I'm finna waste my breath for? Adam,
bitch. Listen,
Heaven.
Heaven, Micah, it's easy.
Like I just said, your kid know me and know my voice. What is Adam gonna answer to my voice for? They ain't coming. They are not coming. They not for the ma'am. No.
Why when you have to think of a random name, everybody say Adam. Bro, Brandon, my nickname.
It's so was
Adam.
Adam.
Let me go get
Oh,
my
I'm
baby.
sorry. Oh, shit. Well, I hope we answered all your questions.
we uh we learned a little bit more than we expected.
Most definitely. I think Mike is asleep. Yeah, it's like so quiet. Asleep. He
Wasn't
usually goes to sleep.
exactly music to my ears, but look at her.
They look like me. Yeah. Do you?
She got them big eyes like her mama. Lord, Lord, Lord. Well, all right. As we close, I wanna give both of y'all flowers because I have seen y'all. Makayla's been going on 2 years now. Nia's a year now. Like I've seen where y'all were at when we first met and where y'all are at now, and the growth is tremendous. Y'all are two people who have supported me from day one, and I don't want to wait till y'all 6 feet under to give y'all flowers and show y'all love. So I appreciate y'all for everything.
We appreciate you too, Brandon.
But we gonna get out of here. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying? We gonna. Huh?
I was about to say I don't take sentimental stuff like that. I don't know how to accept stuff like that, so I just
Where
say
you, where you
ah,
gonna take it today?
go
You
ahead.
gonna take it today?
thank
Okay.
you.
Is that cool? Can you take that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right. We gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna prepare for the next episode. You know, I gotta have y'all back on. You know, we need to get with
I
Bruce. We need to get with
Yeah.
Bruce. You know what I'm saying? We need to figure out what the
That's gonna
fuck,
be funny. That's
cause
gonna
That
no
be
needs to be
lie,
the
you know
dream.
what? We could really do what we was talking
Yeah.
about. We could really do that with Bruce. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Yep.
saying? We could really. So okay, we gonna talk. We gonna talk off camera. We gonna you know.
Catch me on a weekend.
Yeah. We gonna get right. We gonna get
Yeah.
right. But thank you. I appreciate y'all, and we gonna get out of here. You know what I'm saying? We gonna tune in, and everybody tune in for this episode, and we gonna tune in to the next episode. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep it going. So thank y'all.
No problem.
You gonna end it?
Ugh. Okay.
She hung up.